So much history, so much tradition getting set to do battle here as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the San Francisco 49ers. The kicker Jake Moody's got it teed up, and we are underway now from Santa Clara. Tyler Scott now from his end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. They'll start the drive here with an end around. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
Well, it certainly appears that in this game, someone has decided they're going to open up their playbook. First quarter, and we see that play. I like their style.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Fields now to throw. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. This is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Chicago! Darnell Mooney, 76 yards. And the Bears need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Santos with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
49ers nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their own 26. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And now off to the races down the right side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down at about the 45.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big, big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
Here comes 3rd down and 7. Here's Purdy. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. On the return is Jones. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return. And the Bears take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal. If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
Another carry for Herbert on second down. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
Throwing on third down, Fields. Incomplete.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3 and out.
On fourth down, Chicago brings out Trenton Gill. This will be fielded at the 17. A good kick that time, but also a pretty good 15-yard return. And the Niners will go on offense. First and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. First and 10. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big play that time on the catch and run. 30 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he can only manage to get a couple. Second and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a first and 10. McCaffrey. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down? Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1. They throw it out right, complete. Touchdown, 49ers. Brandon Ayuk, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Niners' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. It took a pretty big risk right there going for it on 4th down, but hey, not only did they get the first down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a first down? Instead, they go for the end zone and get it done with no margin for error. Remember, 4th down, they went for it.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From the end zone, here comes Herbert. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Here we go.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Here we go.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. A toss left side for Herbert. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. But not many guys who can blow up plays like Chase Young. He did it again there. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
Hey, Ken. It's you.
Here's Fields. And incomplete on the deep ball.
You just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. A shotgun snap, Fields. That complete. Hits Tyler Scott with it. And he will have the Bears' first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Fields throwing again. They'll roll him out right. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
They made a nice effort to stick it with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Here we go.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6. Herbert powering up the middle. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Now Fields. He'll buy some time right. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the first down. A handoff for Herbert. And he'll take this one down near the 15. The Bears moving hastily into hurry-up offense. Looking to throw on second down. Fields. That's complete to his running back, Herbert. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 3rd and 2. Fields rolling to his right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the 49ers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that third down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Purdy now to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Now a run with McCaffrey. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco and a pickup of 16. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Offense looked a little bit discouraged after that play, shaking their heads a bit, looking at each other. I think they thought they'd get a lot more out of that call. Sometimes you do get the running lane you want. And other times, the defensive front, they just break up the play before.
And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. And he'll be down at the 6-yard line.
Intercepted by the Bears. They'll take over first down and goal to go at the 6-yard line.
Suddenly it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll run here with Herbert. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal.
The gain of a yard brings up second and goal at the 6-yard line.
To throw is Fields. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Nick Bosa. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop it.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Interested to see what they dial up here. Third and goal with a lot of green between them and the end zone. Here's Fields. Touchdown Bears! Khalil Herbert, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Bears have retaken a third-quarter lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and the lead is now 14-10.
49ers 10. Carlos Santos to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
This is McCaffrey. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. 79 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Now Purdy, he's going to change the look here. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
They'll run for it. McCaffrey. There he goes, right side. Now he's free at the 35. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey, 70 yards. And the 49ers have taken the lead here in this third quarter. Now Moody for the PAT. And oh, he clanks it off the right upright, and it's no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. From the end zone, here comes Herbert. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Play action. It's Fields. Open man is Kmet, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Nice play call, a little bit of play action right there. If you can get those linebackers to freeze for just a split second, that's usually all the room you need in order to get it to your tight end.
Here we go. You good?
On 1st and 10, it's Herbert. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Second down, they go back to Herbert. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 7 yards there and a first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Well, now they'll try the end around. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. Fields. They'll roll him out right. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
Here we go.
And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. That play ended for a net loss thanks to Javon Hargrave.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Here we go. Go.
Hand off right side for Herbert. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. So a little extra time to ponder this 3rd and goal as we've played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. For the lead, here's 3rd and goal. Now it's Fields. This will be caught at about the 5. Touchdown! Cole Kmet. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Bears answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Santos with the extra point, and the lead is up to 5.
Bears 21, 49ers 16. Santos to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Yannick Ngakoue in on the stop.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
This is McCaffrey on the give.
And not much doing there, maybe a yard up to the 23.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Third down, here's McCaffrey. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Here we go with McCaffrey. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. The type of game that he's having running the football, there was no doubt who they were giving the ball to.
So why didn't they just go ahead and go after him on defense, right? If
Key in on it.
Right? You know he's having that type of a game. Who else would you expect to get the football? I would have taken my chances and sold out defensively to stop him. And if anyone else picks it up, I tip my cap to him.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it.
Right back to Mitchell here.
And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
McCaffrey running up the middle. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And getting this just shy of midfield, spotted at the 49.
178 yards rushing for him now as this sensational afternoon continues.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Purdy to throw. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Ooh, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Here's Purdy. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears have just about sewn up this football game.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Boy, took a real chance with that one, but it's incomplete.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football to places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
Here's Fields. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
When they approach this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get the momentum going again.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
All eyes on Fields. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Fields. They'll set up the screen to Herbert.
And good yardage there on 1st down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get 1 key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
The 38-yard line.
Here we go.
2nd down and 3. Now Fields. That'll be caught. It's Scott.
And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Back to throw. Fields.
His pass caught at the 4. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
A gain of 5.
Throwing again is Fields.
And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Touchdown, Chicago.
Now the point after try for Santos. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead.
Makes the score Bears 28, 49ers 16. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he is out of bounds here on the return.
At their own 25-yard line.
Let's go.
This is 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 19 Lions.
Purdy with one final shot here. Open man is Juwan Jennings. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come